Number 6, the sales warrior is the primary source of confidence, motivation, hope, and certainty in the prospect's decision to buy or not buy. Outside voices are influencing your prospects all the time, every single day. They have a ton of different people and opinions telling them how to spend their money and what to spend it on. Maybe it's their friends telling them to choose someone else's brand instead of yours because that's what they have. Maybe it's their boss or their board telling them that now really isn't a good time to buy anything because you're not in their business's budget. It's a constant onslaught that they're not prepared to handle. Without a sales warrior, they get overwhelmed because they're not prepared to handle all these external objections. But you know one very important thing about all these outside voices? You are an expert in what you sell. They are not. The sales warrior is the chosen one who can provide freedom and liberation from all those outside voices. You know how you can provide confidence in your leadership. You know how to provide motivation to move forward in the sale. You know how to provide hope in what you're actually selling them. And you know how to provide certainty that they've made the right choice by going with you. Look, here's the thing. That company's board doesn't know your product or service as well as you do. They don't fully understand how much you'll improve their business. That consumer doesn't have all the knowledge you do about what they're missing out on by not going with you. You do. The sales warrior recognizes that fact and they leverage it during the sale. They're not daunted by a gatekeeper or a skeptical consumer. They sell right through it. This belief is really all about belief in yourself, that you are the primary source of all those things for your prospect. They're hearing advice from all sides, but so often it's an uninformed advice. It's not advice straight from the source. That's what a sales warrior provides. The sales warrior knows it's their goal to be the expert. They have so much knowledge about what they sell that they can instill that confidence, motivation, hope, and certainty to move forward with you. So don't allow someone who doesn't have the same knowledge give your prospects advice about how to move forward. Revere sales, revere your mission, revere your ability to improve your customers' lives by leading them forward with you.
Jason, you say that the sales warrior is the primary source of confidence, motivation, hope, and certainty in the prospect's decision to buy or not to buy. But if a salesperson is not warrioring up and they're not that primary source of confidence, motivation, hope, and certainty, then who is? Where are our prospects getting that from?
Well, they're getting that from their friends and their family. They're getting that from the media, from all other sources, but that sales warrior. And so, to me, you got to think about that. I believe that the conversation you're not present to is your biggest competitor. The conversation you're not present to is your biggest competitor. So the second that you stop talking to your prospect and they immediately go somewhere else, where are they going to go? They're going to talk to their friends and family. They're going to look online. They're going to look at all these different, they're going to look at reviews, they're looking at everywhere else, but talking to you. And so you have to realize that they're being sold by someone. The question is, are they being sold by you or are they being sold by their friends, their family, the media? But here's the thing, Mary, and I think we all know this. Everyone who's listening knows this, and that is you're the expert. You're their friends and family and media or their bosses or coworkers. They don't know what you know. They're the expert in their field, but you're the expert in your field. And so stop letting your paycheck be in the hands of chance and choose to be the primary source of confidence, motivation, hope, and certainty in your customer's decision to buy or not to buy.
Yeah, I think that's perfect. And if everyone listening has had similar prospects that I have had in the different products that I've sold, really, I feel like the news and their friends and their family are their lack of motivation, their lack of hope, their uncertainty. So they're the sales stopping department. So you're right, being on top of that, being the most consistent, most educated, most evidence-proven voice is the right decision for our prospects.
This is huge because let's look at it on the business-to-business side. You've got multiple stakeholders. And so again, let's say that you are selling to the head of operations and your solution will absolutely make their department more efficient and effective. But there's multiple stakeholders involved. And so what do they tell you? They say, you know what, I can't do this until I run up the chain of command, until I talk to my boss and my boss's boss and so forth. Well, right there you have a choice. And that is, do you put your life in the hands of chance and you say, okay, no problem? Or do you realize that you're the primary source of confidence, motivation, hope, and certainty? And so what do? You immediately start coaching that buyer on what they need to sell to their boss and their boss's boss. And then better yet, you coach them and you sell them on the reasons why they should put you on the phone with their boss so that you can sell on their behalf. But again, you have to remember that you are the primary source. You, no one else. They are not equipped to sell you like you are.